Chris, Tameside Derby today, a dramatic sort of goal-filled game, 2-2. We've rescued a point in the last minute. What was your assessment of the
game? Considering we've only had 30 hours to recover from Saturday, that was a tough fixture. I thought the lads were magnificent. Yeah, we'll dissect the 2 goals we conceded. We won't be happy with that. But I thought, considering how heavy the pitch became because of the weather, a bit of an old school pitch today. Reminded me of my days when I was playing. I thought the lads, stuck in there. When we changed the system when we went behind, I thought we were the only ones that looked like scoring, to be honest. And we've got some good quality and put them under pressure, set pieces, and some things broke for us for a change. The lady luck shone on us for that, we had the penalty. But we've had a stonewall one in the first half. How he's not been given anywhere on the pitch, that's a foul. And the fact that he's saying, our players not asked for it is an embarrassment, really. So, really poor decision there. And I felt in the end he just made up for it. The lads are saying there was a blatant handball for one of the scrambles. When it's gone behind the keeper, the lad's stuck his arm out. He's not seeing it, the ref. So, in the end, delighted to get a point from a really sticky situation, and all the credit goes to the players for sticking in there on such a short turnaround in games, going up the slope and the conditions being as they were. It's a tremendous effort second half.
Kind of felt like after we went 2-1 down, and we did start to put pressure on, and it felt like a goal was coming, but whether it was just a scramble in the box, so it wasn't quite dropping for us. And I was thinking 5 minutes to go, well, we kind of don't be disappointed if we lose this, because we've been in it and we've had chances. Obviously we've had a penalty to score from in the end, and ultimately got what we deserved, really.
Yeah, we didn't create anything clear cut, but I thought our delivery set pieces really put them under pressure. Some really good quality when creators came on as well. Theo had been doing well prior to that point. We worked the ball really well to Kieran. Kieran's had 2 good opportunities from the edge of the box, unopposed. He's hitting both over the bar, where normally, he's got decent technique, he gets something on target. But no, we just kept going, kept the pressure on, put the ball in the right areas, and when the pitch is like it is and the conditions are like they are, anything can happen. And the referee allowed the penalty situations to get out of control once again, which was really poor. You got players standing on the penalty spots, digging it up and doing what they need to do, and so we didn't manage that situation like I would like us to do. We've had a similar situation against another club this season where we missed it, but that's why Raul's here, to do what he did and keep his composure and get us a point. So we'll see how the other fixtures end out today and see whether that point is valuable or not enough. But we've still got 3 games to go. Mathematically, we're still in with a good chance, and we've got to regroup this week, get the energy back into the players, and go again next Saturday.
Do you think we learned anything from the first penalty, last year when all that stuff happened, with regards to obviously happening again today? Obviously Ralph sort of took the ball away and was trying to distance himself from the situation.
I think him as an individual reacted differently to the incident we had earlier in the season. But I didn't like the way how long it took and how long it was delayed, that situation. The referee's got to, he's trying to talk to people, but he's not using his whistle. Blow the whistle, get everybody off him, or else he's, yellow card. Get him, get out of his space, let him get on with it. But, we've said it so often this season, the level of affiliating, and I thought it was okay. Maybe I'm being kind, but for both teams. And but we're disappointed with the 2 goals we give away, considering how solid we looked on Saturday on many situations. So yeah, we have to work on that, and the fact that our goal difference has not been affected. We've scored 2, after conceding 2. Will that be the difference? I don't know. We'll see. But as I say, mathematically we're still having a chance, and as long as they keep showing that spirit and togetherness and quality at times, and I want to see a better performance in possession certainly come Saturday.
obviously 2 games in this really short time, 2 tricky games, and we've come away with 2 points. Obviously, we don't know if it's going to be valuable or not as regards to the end of the season, but we've got 3 more games to go, and like you said, mathematically, it's still up to us to go and get the points.
Well, we should easily be sitting here with 4 points over the weekend after our performance Saturday, and with the quick turnaround in games, I wouldn't have settled for a point today. Obviously, the way the game's finished, I'm delighted, but it was after 6, so yeah, it's a really tough ask. I don't understand why the league do what they do. No reason why the clubs can't play Friday, Monday, and allow these non-league players to have more recovery. It would be a better commodity regarding the quality of games, allowing the players a couple of days rest in between. But they don't even do it at elite level, a turnaround in games after 30 hours, late Saturday evening, and then they're back at it, early kick-off on a Monday. Just why do we have to suffer? These lads are only part-time, and they've got jobs and families and everything else to deal with it. So, and we don't have the resources that the elite level has. So the fact that I don't understand why we can't play like the Conference North and the Conference Friday, Monday. It just seems more sensible to me, but still 2 bank holidays, you're still going to get the games. But, it helps the clubs with the players to enable them to recover. Then you'll get a better product out there. And it's a win-win for the league. But that sounds like common sense, to be honest, doesn't it?